Okay, so I'm going to, my name is Natasha and I have reviewed the healthcare provider plan, Care Plan, and I'm your nurse today. May I ask your name, please?
Johnston,
And what is your birthday, please?
1984, April 20th.
Okay, so I'm going to give you your feeding. We have some chocolate Ensure today. I hope you like it. So I perform hand hygiene first. I wash my hands. I then properly with soap and water. Then I prop up Mr. Johnston, 30-degree angle. 30-degree angle. Pretend you're up. And then I check inside his mouth to make sure that the NG tube is okay. It's there. It's taped. Everything's good. It's not looking red or sore or anything. I then, at that point in time, take the tube, bend it, and check the pH level. Stop it! You can't be barking when I'm doing this. Sorry, don't continue, honey. Don't worry about it. I apologize. And then I check, I pull some of the fluid out to make sure to check the pH level. At that point in time, I check the pH level. Anything that is above 5 is, it means there's something wrong. It's too acidic. Anything below 5 or at 5 is good. So it could be medication or anything like that. He is fine. It is at 4. Therefore, I can proceed and while feeding Mr. Johnston his Ensure. At that point in time, I would bend the NG tube and take some water and make sure I clean it. I flush it through with the water. I take the Ensure at that point and hold it up after and put the syringe in. So I have the syringe at this point in time. I'm going to pretend this is my syringe and I pour my Ensure inside the feeding tube. And make sure it doesn't go below because then it can cause some stomach problems. So I pour it in at that point in time. I check it, I hold it up, and I put a little bit of water. I have it clamped right now. I take it off. I tie the clamp to make sure that the tube is in. I also, at that point in time too, can crush any type of medication and stir it with the NG tube after I have fed Mr. Johnston. I can also take the medication, crush it in something, put a little bit of apple juice a little bit of water in it, mix it up at that point in time, pour it inside the NG tube, the pills and the water. And at that point in time, I will hold him up, make sure he's propped up, he's okay, and I can sit with my patient at that point in time and start pushing in with the syringe, the feeding. And that's it. And once I'm done my feeding, I take off the syringe or I leave it up at the top, on top of the IV hook. And that's it. Make sure it's dripping inside the tube. After that, I wash my hands. I've checked the feeding tube. I've checked the gastric content pH level. I've started administering the oral nutrition supplement. I flushed it. I've diluted the medication with the syringe into the tube. I flushed it with water after feeding the medication. And that's it.